Hello everyone, Johnny Thunder EAS&Weather here with your Day 2 severe weather outlook. We have a slight risk for severe weather tomorrow that encompasses eastern Tennessee, far northwestern South Carolina, northern and northwestern North Carolina, southeastern Kentucky, most of West Virginia, all of Virginia, Washington, D.C., all of Maryland, all of Delaware, most of Pennsylvania, including my area, all of New Jersey, eastern New York State, including New York City and Long Island, western half of Connecticut, western Massachusetts, most of Vermont, and the far southwestern corner of New Hampshire. Season tomorrow's slate include New York, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Baltimore, Maryland, Washington, D.C., and Virginia Beach, Virginia. And there are two marginals for tomorrow. Well, actually three. One covering northeastern Vermont, western New Hampshire, central Massachusetts, central Connecticut, and the far eastern part of Long Island. The second marginal tomorrow covers a little bit of New York State, a little bit of western Pennsylvania, western West Virginia, a stripe of Kentucky, a stripe of Tennessee, the far northeastern corner of Alabama, far northern Georgia, far northern South Carolina, and central North Carolina. And the third marginal tomorrow covers west central Texas, eastern New Mexico, the Panhandle of Texas, the Panhandle of Oklahoma, southwestern Kansas, and southeastern Colorado. The marginal tomorrow includes Charlotte, North Carolina, Amarillo, Texas, Syracuse, New York, Greenville, North Carolina, and Rock Hill, South Carolina. Going to tomorrow's wind threat. I meant to do a tornado threat. So, well, there is no tornado threat for tomorrow. There is no tornado threat for tomorrow, so that's good news. No tornado threat for tomorrow. So, going to the wind aspect, there is a 30% chance, a 30% chance of damaging wind gusts of 58 miles per hour higher tomorrow, covering parts of Virginia, the Panhandle of West Virginia, Washington, D.C., most of Maryland, most of Delaware, southern and eastern Pennsylvania, all of New Jersey, and southeastern New York State, including New York City. Okay? Shaking the 30% wind risk area tomorrow include New York, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Baltimore, Maryland, Washington, D.C., and Newark, New Jersey. There is a 15% wind risk tomorrow covering much of North Carolina, the far northwestern extent of South Carolina, eastern Tennessee, eastern Kentucky, much of West Virginia, southern Virginia, parts of southwestern, southern, and southeastern Virginia, a little bit of the Panhandle of Maryland, southeastern Maryland, southern Delaware, central Pennsylvania, parts of New York State, including Long Island, western half of Connecticut, western Massachusetts, most of Vermont, and the very far extreme southwestern tip of New Hampshire. The 15% wind risk area tomorrow includes Virginia Beach, Virginia, Raleigh, North Carolina, Norfolk, Virginia, Greensboro, North Carolina, and Chesapeake, Virginia. There are three areas where we have 5% wind risk areas for tomorrow, alright? One covering northeastern Vermont, western New Hampshire, central Massachusetts, central Connecticut, and the far eastern extent of Long Island. The second 5% tomorrow covers central New York State, parts of Pennsylvania, a stripe of western Pennsylvania, I should say, a stripe of western West Virginia, a stripe of Kentucky, a stripe of Tennessee, the very far extreme northeastern tip of Alabama, far northern Georgia, northern South Carolina, and parts of North Carolina. And the third 5% wind risk tomorrow covers west central Texas, parts of New Mexico, the Panhandle of Texas, the Panhandle of Oklahoma, southwestern Kansas, and southeastern Colorado. The 5% wind risk areas tomorrow include Charlotte, North Carolina, Amarillo, Texas, Syracuse, New York, Greenville, North Carolina, and Rock Hill, South Carolina. Alright, and now for tomorrow's hail threat. There are two areas where we have 5% hail risk areas for tomorrow. One covering west central Texas, parts of New Mexico, the Panhandle of Texas, the Panhandle of Oklahoma, southwestern Kansas, and southeastern Colorado. And the second 5% hail risk tomorrow covers eastern Tennessee, northwestern North Carolina, The second 5% hail risk tomorrow covers the very far extreme southeastern tip of Kentucky, eastern Tennessee, northwestern North Carolina, parts of Virginia, parts of West Virginia, far west central Maryland, and Washington, D.C. The 5% hail risk areas tomorrow include Washington, D.C., Arlington, Virginia, Knoxville, Tennessee, Alexandria, Virginia, and Roanoke, Virginia. All right? So, in summary, clusters of thunderstorms may develop across the Appalachians into mid-Atlantic Friday afternoon through Friday evening, accompanied by potential to produce damaging wind gusts. So, that's your day 2 severe weather outlook. Stay safe and affect areas tomorrow. Whether you're in the slight or the marginal, since you never know what slight and marginals can pull off sometimes. Take today to prepare for tomorrow, and I'll go over all of this again in tomorrow's Day 1 Severe Weather Outlook video. Take care.